Hey y'all, welcome back for another video. And I know y'all got y'all ear to the ground with this one. So I have found out or was hearing through the grapevine last night about the tonight's conversation. Now you know there was a group of young adults that will be getting up there and they will be giving us young adults and older adults some advice about relationships and love and how to move and all of that good stuff. Well, guess what? They got some drama going on, and we are about to go in and see what's happening. Now, I have been going in to kind of, I went in to kind of test the waters and see what's happening because we do not want to have another situation like Young Miami and Saucy Santana. We not putting out no fake news. All right, we definitely not doing that again. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to, share with y'all the news because, we build our own community over here and we're going to talk about what's happening, who's happening, and what's going on. Okay. Whew, I thought we ain't had no sound, y'all. I was about to say, not again. So I just had to make sure. So, all right. So let's jump in. And I don't know if you know, Keto, you have Keto Rose, and it looks Keto Rose Trip, and then it looks like there's another person named Kittie Rose. So I'm not sure, but we're gonna check out a couple videos and find out. First, we're gonna see from Kittie, from the horse's mouth, what Kittie has to say, what Keita has to say. I'm sorry, and what Keita Rose has to say. Let me just get this straight. I do follow her on YT, and let's get into it. All right, let's get into it.
I work for. So because I'm unemployed, this is my content now. So if you like content like this, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell notification. So this is the creator of the pod. This is Randy Rosario, Mike the Poet, True Fontaine, Finance Peter Rose, and Mojo Gaga. A lot of you guys are like, well, I don't care about this bitch or that bitch. Where's my favorite? Oh, shit, there she go to your favorite. She be dropping them gems. This is Kittie Rose. She got Randy out quick fast. She said, I want your spot. How can I manipulate everyone to get it? I'm going to detail that though in the following episodes. It's going to be like 500 episodes. Uh-oh, bonus feature. This guy says he used to be with Kitty, but that can't be true because it would have been around the time she was married and she can't stand side bitches and she can't stand cheating women. Oh, oh, the drama.
That's this. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like sometimes I am led not to get involved in some of these conversations or be led down the rabbit hole. It seemed like some good information that they were dropping on some of these tours that they were doing, but for some reason I just could not go over there and consume the information. And to find out that one of these ladies was over here scamming and conniving, she had her whole little side dude, allegedly. Um, what? So let's get into it.
Drama. The team. Hope we all heal.
Okay, now there was this another video that that I was able to see while I was doing our research to ensure that we not reporting on no fake news. All right, but there was some more information that I was running across. So one, you got Keita, then you have Kittie. First of all, why Kittie Rose, Keita Rose, like, why is you using this girl name? I wouldn't even wanted to be on the same platform with somebody and our names was so alike. And I feel like Keita Rose has an established audience. I don't know the other person, Kittie Rose, so please forgive me if she got some rosettes out here speaking up for her. So I don't know her. But I know Keita. I've seen Keita. I see her all up and down my social media, wherever I'm at, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I see her. So I don't know this other lady, but it just makes me feel like she had her name because she was trying to, I won't say be like her, but maybe, when somebody puts in Keita Rose, it's going to pop up Kittie as well because they kind of, got similar names. So I don't know. I don't know. But let's check out our girl Queen Sheba, and let's see here. Let me go back. Let's look at one of tonight's conversations real quick because, from what I understand, it's a lot of drama going on. Several people who have left the show, and as we go along, we're finding out all the different things. So here's another video that I had a chance to take a look at earlier, and we're not going to look at all of the information or all of the watch the whole entire video, but we're just going to check out some pieces about what they were saying. Um, but I thought it's just this whole drama is just like, this is why I think as adults and as people, we have to use our God-given senses. You know what I'm saying? When something feel wrong, it might be wrong. When something don't feel right, it might not be right. And I feel like a lot of times we're not using our God-given stuff that is out here. We're out here asking people who we don't know advice on some shit that's about to be like detrimental to our life if we take the advice of them. You got women leaving their husbands, husbands leaving their wives, all types of stuff. And then you got people like, from what I understand, Anton Daniels, who's saying, if you got kids, stay with your baby daddy. No matter what that situation looks like. At least that's what I heard from what I seen. And I could have been being biased, but again, this is my opinion, right? Um I don't personally believe that. If you are unhappy, fucking leave. If that person doesn't want to change, leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do at the end of the day when you're on a plane and they say, save yourself, put your mask on yourself first before you do anything else? It's a prime example. Like in relationships and friendships, you got to put your mask on first. And if you're not doing what you need to do as a friendship, as an employee, as a mate in a relationship, then you gonna get the results you get. Period. And no, cheating isn't good whether it's from a woman or a man. You need to have that conversation if y'all going to be open and have an open relationship. Like a lot of women, some women probably okay with it. There's some women is not. Some men is with it, some men ain't. So you gotta have that conversation and find a person that's gonna work with what you got. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta feed my son. What? What? They wasn't getting paid? That's crazy. Yeah, if that's probably one of the reasons why they left. It sounds like, yeah, it sounds like there was some narcissistic behavior happening. People get the clout and get the, you know, I feel like that fame, man. I don't even feel like it's the money and the power. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it be the fame that just goes to some people's heads, and it's like, you know, they have these bad intentions. So let's finish.
Somebody might stink. A lot of people are gonna smell like weed, including myself. Including myself. You'll get to hear a couple hours of chit chat, and he gonna send your ass on about your day. And you might have to stand, and if you got to stand, oh well. I tried to fight for y'all. I said there's a lot of people standing. He said I don't give a. So
To release that.
Like how? I mean, it always like drives me crazy when I hear people or like, like she said, she was like, people got to stand up, and he's like, I don't give. Like what? You don't care about the people who are putting money in your pocket? You don't care? Like I just never, I could never understand that how celebrities are mean to people who follow them or want to take pictures with them. It's like if they weren't buying your music, if they weren't coming to your concerts, you wouldn't be who you are. So, I don't know. That always bothers me. Let's dive in, because there was some area where she kind of Keita got a little
It
emotional.
will.
Okay, this is it right here where she got a little emotional. You could tell she took her. You can tell she took her job seriously. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, the other lady at the bottom here, right here, she has a husband. Her income wasn't dependent on just doing this tonight's conversation gig. You know what I mean? So for her, it's like, it's cool. But from what I understand and from what I've listened to so far, it seemed like Keita was, she quit her job. She said they told her to quit her job to do this gig. And she did that. And then to be terminated, that's the scary part of working for other people. Luckily, she has her own, social media following, and she may be getting compensated from that, but I don't know.
We literally, it's so much to say, and we're gonna talk to y'all. But like,
Boo
it's a
boo.
lot to say. It's a lot that happened. It was a lot of manipulation and taking advantage of people,
Look, her makeup
and
snatched.
neither of us deserve that or
It
deserve
looks
to feel like
great.
that. Like, they really.
Oh, I know. And every second that goes by, she just want ball. But she knows she got to stand up. She got to hold together. She got to make this content, because at the end of the day, they not going to pay. So she got to do what pays her way, right? But she got to be honest. And this is the authenticity that she's sharing with us that's going to probably drive her income, followers, everything straight to the roof, because we love that. Yes, there's some people that want that fake shit, but then there's some people that want the real shit. We want the real people with the real emotions and say, okay, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
He
I
saw
so
that we gave a fuck about each other and was like, let me do anything possible to try to come between that.
but it's not
They
even
really
that too.
saw.
Like it's that. Like it's
Oh no, I'm
that.
about to get there.
But
They really saw and they know that people are going through certain things,
it's
depending on certain
exploitation.
things,
It's profit for
and
pain. It's pain. It's money. It's money. Where there is pain, they know people say, "I don't want to be in pain." When you're
yeah,
in pain, you don't want to be in pain anymore. So
yeah,
just like these medical companies, they say, "Here, take these pills, take these pills," because people are desperate to get out of pain. That's just what the fuck it is. It is what it is.
yeah. Well,
So
I'll
it's
be
like when
in.
you see that and you start to be like, "Hey, listen, this might be good. Hey, don't do that." Like then it becomes, "Hey, don't nobody want y'all to heal for real. Shut up. This person is just like me, so I'm gonna go this route.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all care too much.
Yep.
You give a fuck about these people too much." And then when you back up, it's like, and you fall back. It's like, "Oh, it's just like a budget thing. Like it's all love. It's not love. It's pure hate." And not on no bitter shit. Just on some, you profit from pain. You love the pain. The pain make you, yeah. And I don't usually cry. I just got on here talking about old
I was
girl, but see, these
gonna
is
say, not you
tears,
over there
real
looking
tears.
like.
Look, fake ass.
No, but it's in regards to others, the other stuff. We got some stuff
So yeah, let's. I want to go over and I want to check. I want. There was a. From what I understand, there was a couple other guys that left, and I want to. I want to hear more about this Kitty Rose stuff. Like, who was she? Who was she messing with? Like, who was she? Who was it? You know what I'm saying? So we got to definitely check it out too and see what the heck is going on. That I'm like, what? I am literally like, I'm shocked that this stuff is going on. So hold on, let me go back and let's see. Like, how do y'all feel? Let's talk about it in the comments. You know, like, how do you feel as a consumer consuming this information and knowing that, people just be lying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it just really is just like, what the heck to me, you know? Why? Why do these people have to lie? Why you got to lie, Craig? Like, just be honest. If you out here doing your thing, you out here doing your thing. Like, I feel like the authenticity of it is what, I mean, yeah, some people have cheated, some people haven't. Um, some people think it's a character flaw. Some people think it's just, something that happened. At the end of the day, I feel like so many people will be like, "Oh, I'm never going if my what is it? My uh a no go is a cheating." Or some people be like, my no is my boundary, and I'm out of there if he on drugs. And until you're like in love with somebody, like in love with somebody, um, yeah, no, I don't think that you can really say that, because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you make those decisions, and I guess maybe it's not so in love with somebody. Somebody else might say, you've lost your self-respect, and that's the reason why you want to stay with them. But love is unconditional. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't see it any other way. I feel like even if I'm not with you, it's not gonna stop me from loving you. I may not no longer be in love with you, but I still love you. I wouldn't want to see anything happen to you. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, let's get back into it. So we're gonna be checking out a couple of our YouTube friends' videos that are discussing this topic and have done the research for us. But like I said earlier today, earlier in this video, I was already pulling some videos for us to watch, and I just realized that I was on my other account. So just for this channel, let me tell y'all how much I love y'all, right? And I don't even know y'all yet, but I went and purchased the premium subscription so that we don't have any commercials. So
chronic impulse control, where you prioritize short-term actions like
let me
gaming.
turn that down. So I just need y'all to know, like, I'm taking this seriously. I know I'm slow on the draw and getting this content out, but I be watching stuff and trying to just see, do I want to share this or don't I want to share this? Um, but let me see. I was trying to talk about the one of the guys. I feel like I hate the fact that they're being so um like discreet about
Hit that little bell notification.
what's went on. And I mean, I granted, I guess they can't really share everything that went on, but
Bitches and she can't stand cheating women. Oh!
let's take a look at Lucky Marie's page on YT and let's see what Kitty is saying, and let's talk about it. And then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to have some dialogue in the comments. All right. So let's pull this up. Wrong. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, oh, the drama, the tea. Hope we all heal.
NIV and my messenger. So I go into a deep prayer, and then God puts me in Isaiah 2, and I'm reading Isaiah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Lucky Marie. We are definitely the Rose who went live.
Sorry, I listened to this is Keita Rose. Make sure you go follow her page. Hold on, let me make sure that is so you can see it. Lucky Marie, and this is Kittie Rose that we're looking at. And I'll just go through and let's.
About, God's kingdom and its coming, God's judgment, and how, God's judgment on the prideful.
Yo, I was just saying, I'm sorry. I was just saying to somebody yesterday. I was like, watch out. Because right now, it's a lot of people trying to sell church to you, to get you to buy into their community, to get you to buy a product. Like, be careful, church people. Please, 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 please. I don't know her. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know.
Idolatry, those who engage in sin, and I'm reading all of this, and I'm praying, and I'm trying to figure out exactly why it is that God brought me to this passage, given what I've been going through. So me, I'm crying for an answer, okay? But
If you use social media to grow a
What?
brand, earn an income, connect with an
We
audience, you
shouldn't
need
have
to
no
watch this video because
commercials.
in
What is going on? Why do we got a
2025, social
commercial?
media will change, and in this video, I'm going to tell you how. By the way, this video is sponsored by Storyblocks, more on them later. Okay, side note, I love using it.
Oh, we don't have a commercial. We didn't got over to somebody else's page. I'm so sorry, y'all.
you don't see a way out.
All right, hold on. Let's go back. I'm sorry.
And they will be humbled by God. And that's what it got me, because what it's about. And as I'm reading it, I realize that God warns against pride and injustice, but he also gives hope for redemption and restoration. And this is where it got me. In my study, I realized that people who lift themselves up by tearing other people down will be judged. That's one thing. People who exalt themselves by pride and arrogance and slander and deceit will be judged, and they will be humbled by God. And that's what it got me, because what God's been telling me, because this has been hard. But what God reminded me to do is to walk in the light of him. And it's been hard because when I confessed to God in my prayer room today, I told the Lord, I trust you. This is hard though, when you don't see a way out, and you're still praying and you still trusting God, but you don't see a way out. And it's like, Lord, I'm living this. I don't get on here and cry, but I'm like, Lord, I'm living through this day in and day out. And it's getting harder and harder. But God promised redemption and restoration. Hold on. Sorry, I had to take a minute. I don't like crying on camera, but this has been a reminder to stay faithful, to stay in my word, to stay prayerful, and allow God to be. I'm so grateful.
Something is going on with to protect you when you stand in your truth. But when they don't really address what's happening, they just do like vague comments or vague little scripture stuff. It's like, girl, what's tea for real? I don't know. That's just what I think, but let's continue.
You're going to do. And whoever wants to believe it, whoever wants to bear false witness, babe, I'm going to go ahead and let you do it, because now I have the peace that I need.
That's why I never like it. That's why I'm saying it's so hard for me to. I really want to get into acting because it's so hard to just be okay, cry. Okay.
And so, with that, I am announcing my departure from tonight's Conversation podcast. It's been quite the journey. The community I've gained, the perspective I've gained have been invaluable. I am eternally grateful to every single person that's ever shared with me how this space has positively impacted them and broadened perspective for them. This is not a goodbye. I'm not leaving the lane, I'm leaving the platform. So if you would like to keep up with me, holla at me here. Follow me, follow the podcast at Trip Fontaine.
I think this is a lesson.
This is crazy. reminds me of like uh, like a music group when they break up, and it's just like everybody, you can tell that the people can't really say because they probably have like an NDA. They can't really say what happened because I feel like everybody's like dancing around it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely interesting. What do you think? Did you listen to the show? Did you watch the show? Have you taken any of their advice? If you have, let's talk about it down in the comments. And until the next video, it's your girl Mecca Joy